All right, everyone. Thanks for waiting. Is there game audio on the title screen?
No, there's no game audio here.
All right. Real quick, we did have a few more donations come in, and this first one I think is a little special. It says, I have zero worries. You're going to have an extra great run. Spare the Matars, get the quick kills, and try not to fall into any pits. Lots of love from your wife JC.
Thanks, wife.
Had, $20 from Miller2B. Says, looking forward to a great weekend of speedruns. See everyone on Sunday. Miller2B will be running later in the marathon, so thank you very much for that. $20 donation from Hamurai. Miss you guys. See you next year. Yeah, it's definitely weird being online, but I'm glad we can all still get together and support Child's Play in this way. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for running. JC, good luck. And the poll, just to confirm, 0 is at $35, X is at $130. So you're doing X 100%.
Well, thank you for that information.
Cool. And with that, I think we are good to go. So JC, hand it over to you. Good luck.
All right, cool. I will be ready. I'll give you a countdown. We'll do 3, 2, 1, and go, and you can start the timer. So this is going to be my X 100% run. In 3, 2, 1, go. So welcome everybody. This is Mega Man X4. It is the first and I believe best X game on the PlayStation 1 to be released. I did not know that this takes place after Extreme 2, so thank you for that info from the previous run. Ready. The intro stage actually has different music depending on if you pick X or 0. They're both great, but I prefer to race as X just because I'm more familiar with X as a character. I grew up playing Mega Man all the time, and I actually hadn't beat this game with 0 until a couple years ago when I decided I wanted to start speedrunning. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I highly recommend if anyone wants to play this game, like pick it up. It's a lot of fun casually, but it's a pretty good speed run. So yeah, I will not attempt to explain the story that's going on because last year at magFAST I tried and I stopped and my brain stopped working. So all you need to know is that they crashed a city into the ground because Sigma told them to, and Mega Man tries to have the Repliforce army stop the coup, and that's about it. They say no, and then we have to play the game. So we're coming up on the first boss. It's Iridian, but he kind of resembles the Mecha Dragon. There's a lot of great callbacks to other Mega Man games in this game. Actually, other Capcom games as well. So I'm just going to focus here for a little bit because I have this rhythm that I do. And so far, Iridian is fine. It's giving us a good pattern. Just kidding. So yeah, this is basically going to be this chunk right here, which unfortunately I'm going to skip over. So unless you're a speed reader, this is where the stop the coup happens and they say nah, and then we have to continue. There's a lot of mashing up front on this game, so it's kind of brutal if you reset a lot. I'm going to skip another cutscene. All right, cool. And this is an intro to every single Maverick on here. They continued this in X5, X6, and I don't remember about 7 and 8. We're going to start off the run with Magma Dragoon, who's based off of Akuma, I believe. He's got like the prayer beads, he does shoryukens and hadokens. This is honestly a pretty hard fight casually to start off with because you don't have a lot of health, and all of the Mavericks do a decent amount of damage, but I'm going to be saving the mech at the edge just in case because I don't like to do this fight more than once. Oh, I think I see someone said it's Zero pronounces it as coop. And yeah, it's stop the coop now. But unfortunately, we didn't get enough people to donate for the Zero incentive. Maybe next year, maybe next time. Alright, I got that jump. That's actually a pretty tight jump over that big mech. Have to take damage intentionally there to get past that. You know what? I agree with that. X is better than Zero, but yeah, the people spoke. It was an extra one. Yeah, had to take damage.
Likely story.
Oh, almost fell off these bricks here. Feel free at any time to interrupt if you have any donations. So this is the mech. Every mech in this game is terrible about eating inputs. It is notorious for eating your jumps. So if you ever see, luckily not in this this section, but if you just see someone not jump or whatever, it's because the mech just decided, nah, not happening. So this is like, there's some backstory that, you know, they were friends with Dragoon and they're not sure why he did this. And yeah, we just get right into the fight. Here's the Shoryukens. He's done some Hadokens. He's going to plant his feet. I'm messing up my rhythm on these limes. Okay, that was close. That was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. There's going to be a quick little dialogue here about Dragoon saying, I just wanted power, and then explodes. So F's in the chat for Dragoon. Thank you, magFAST. Alright, so the next character that we're going to go up against is Web Spider. He's based off of Bow Spider from Mega Man X, one of the Sigma Castle-esque mini-bosses that you have to fight at the end of the level. It is time to get serious. I think that this is probably the best song in the game. I just like to, like, this is some cat jam right here. Like, I could put this on loop for a long time. Those bonks on those mermen was not intentional. This is the first armor upgrade that we get. These are the boots, just like in the X games. There's Dr. Light capsules because he got so bored. He's like, what if we need these in the future? So I can now dash in the air, and I can also use, if I tap X again, okay, that didn't want him to go up. If I tap X again in the air, I will hover, and I will be very upset because I don't want to hover except at the end of the game. It kills all your momentum, and it's not good when you want to go fast. I'm not going to attempt the super jump because I don't trust myself, but there's a cool little swag strat that you can jump in between those logs and land on the platform below. Cat jam indeed.
I always thought the X4, 5, and 6 had a very interesting sound feel to it compared to some of the other games. What's your favorite track in X4?
I mean, that's kind of hard to say. I really do like this song. Jet Stingray has another song that's a banger. But yeah, a lot of it's just, ooh, I'm glad I actually got to dash there. A lot of it's just like background synth on the soundtrack. But yeah, I think that this one is probably the most interesting. There's some pretty good, like, heavier tracks. Trying to think, like, fighting Sigma is a pretty good, like, motivator. But yeah, it's highly recommend, like, just check out the soundtrack. It's pretty easy on the ears. And Yeah, I think that I'd probably have to choose Spider as my favorite track. It's just got like the rhythm of that lead instrument is pretty good. Jet Stingray's level is a monster. I'm taking a lot of unnecessary damage, unfortunately. I just have to focus a little bit better. I'm gonna laugh at my run. Alright, got that out of the way. There's the first hover, and I missed the shot. So we're off to a great start, everybody. Every enemy has a desperation attack. Spider just has 2 phases, so that's kind of his desperation attack. And that's it for Web Spider. Can we get an F for Web Spider? Or Bow Spider? Thank you. That was a nice fight. And I do apologize. I do apologize if you guys can hear my controller clacking in the background. I have a third-party USB controller because I'm playing on an emulator, and unfortunately it's just really loud. So whenever I don't talk, you shouldn't hear it if I'm mashing. So this is Storm Owl, definitely an original character, do not steal. And I promised Gav I would say this. You can see, jokingly, you can see Storm Owl flying in the background. That's it's an old joke that he did one time while I was streaming, and he clipped it and edited in Storm Owl, and it's so funny. So yeah, this is kind of a boring part. You just dash, jump, dash through this level, or the first area here. And I got the little bit where you can send the mech off on its own at the end. Alright, let's see. I'm going to be doing the platform skip, or the spike skip here, which is, I think I died several times last time, but we found a better setup where I don't die. There we go. Yep. Sorry, I did die. I spoke too soon. Jay is going to be dying. Yep. I spoke way too soon. But this is actually the marathon safe strat to get up here. Alright. Yeah, this is just manipulating RNG. I apologize for dying. Luckily, if I do get a game over, I start right back there at the edge of the carrier.
I love RNG manipulation.
That's right. Alright. It's far enough back. There we go. Okay, first try every time. This is the arm upgrade for the force armor, or fourth armor, depending on where you're reading it from. It lets me store up to 4 charge shots, which you can see below my health. And, yes, first try. They do as much damage as a charge shot, I believe, but it is kind of clunky because once it makes connection with an enemy, it's done. There's actually another armor upgrade to the left, where if you skip the stock charger, which is what we've got, you can pick up the plasma charge, and it leaves an after image and continues to damage enemies through here. This is Storm Owl. He is notorious for making people reset their runs, just because of how bad his RNG is. He just does whatever he wants to and has no consideration for speed. So I'm gonna fire a charge shot at the off the screen every time, just to fish out if he's coming from one side or the other, and then it'll help me decide how I want to approach the attack. I'm hoping that he doesn't do a desperation attack, because it is not going to be fun. Alright, so far so good. There we go. That's a good owl fight. Bad area 2, but a good owl fight. I didn't die.
Congratulations on your so far deathless run.
That's right, yeah. You know, if you just close your eyes, there's no deaths.
I believe.
Alright, so we get double cyclone. It's just, we jokingly said that we don't use it throughout the entire run, so we like to spam it on a later level, and then I realized that we do actually use it on one of the bosses. I just realized that a couple days ago, and yeah, I felt dumb, but I just wanted to pass that along to you guys. It's mostly a useless weapon, although there is a cool quick kill technique that was discovered just recently on one of the refights that I cannot do, and I will not be attempting, unfortunately, but it is a pretty cool way to chunk Web Spider at the end. Let's see if I can get this cool jump. Okay. Nope, wrong way.
Oh, because it's an ice stage. I get it. I like it.
There we go. Yeah, there's so since this is 100%, we have to collect all of the items, including this useless item up here. It's not really useless, but in terms of speed running, you shouldn't need it. This is the EX tank. It gives you 4 hearts or 4 health or 4 lives instead of 2 if you game over. And hopefully, I will not need that. This is my favorite jump of the entire game, and I'm messing it up. But you can make it all the way down here without touching any of the ice platforms. Mess it all up. Oh yeah, shout out to Blizzard Buffalo, and in the background here, Chill Penguin. That's how cold it is here, that both of those ice mavericks died because it was too cold. This is Izard. He has terrible RNG. No known way to affect his RNG patterns, but that is what I wanted, is for him to open up and let me just hit him with the Shoryuken. Yes, I am deboosting on everything. Thank you, Johnny Go, for always heckling me. Shout out to Johnny Go. He is a much better Mega Man X speedrunner. I unfortunately got him into this and then am terrible, so he has far surpassed me. I think he's currently 6th on the 100% leaderboards. So if you want to see how this would look if they weren't mediocre, go check out Johnny Go. This is a section of the area, or the level, that we call the Gauntlet, just because there's a bunch of enemies, which is funny because in a later level there are far more enemies and it's far more tedious to get through, but yeah, this one gets called the Gauntlet. Okay, so I'm gonna try and beat Frost Walrus with this cool strat. You hit him with the charge shot at the beginning, hit him with the charged Rising Fire, and then basically hit him every time that his iframes are down. Let's see if I get it. So far, so good. Alright, so far, so good. Get him when he turns around. Alright, we are in the clear. This is the best Frost Walrus fight. Or that's the best way the Frost Walrus battle can go. I don't think that the Gauntlet here is the hardest movement in the game. I do think that Slash Beast is harder, but only because, oh yeah, F for Frost Walrus. Thank you. I think that Slash Beast has crappier movement, I guess, because it's just a horizontal playing field. All right, now we have to go fight Colonel. Because, I don't know, we show up, we beat him, and then he teleports away, and that's not enough to end the game. So we're going to use Ice and try and hit him 3 times.
I'll show you no mercy.
I'm gonna concentrate a little bit. So if you have any donations, feel free to read them. Oh, he's not being nice.
No new donations at the moment. I do enjoy that our top donator is a wife.
Yes, thank you, wife.
Excellent. We have a couple incentives coming up. Mega Man 2 difficult mode was met, so that will be happening. But right after Mega Man 2, we got Mega Man 1. So if you'd like to see Michelle have to beat Yellow Devil without using the pause trick, you can put your money towards that. As well as Rish playing Battle Network 6, defeating Base, who's normally a post-game boss, but you can fight him early in that game. And then we have a couple polls for tomorrow. You can choose if you want the good ending or the bad ending for both Demon Souls and Dark Souls, as well as what your favorite pizza topping is.
Yeah, I highly recommend everyone donate for the Mega Man 1 and Mega Man Drop the Base incentive, because those are both difficult things to do. And I know that I'm playing X, which I'm comfortable on, but I would love to see those difficult runs happening. Oh, it's right into the hole. Yeah, I mentioned earlier that the ride armors are terrible for eating inputs, and this jet bike is the worst of all. You're just supposed to, don't fall into any pits. Unfortunately, I didn't get that text to come through just in time. The jet bike is notorious for eating inputs, so I'm just going to play this safe here. And then, cool, we got the heart tank. All you have to do is jump, dash, and then hold down. Because for whatever reason, while you're in the air with a jump, the bike scrolls the auto-scroller faster. So you would think that that's easy to do, and it's not. This jet bike eats all kinds of inputs. I just passed up the pit there at the very end. It's horrible. If you drop into that, even though you've got time to jump up and to dash out, it's just not going to. It's, for whatever reason, it does not like to let people out. I'm gonna wait and jump and dash through here. All right. This, I'm not even kidding. This looks super easy, and there's no crazy tech. It's just you against the mechanics of the game. I don't know what amount of buffering or whatever they have on these inputs, but it's terrible. It's the worst part of the game, I think. I'm gonna heal just to be marathon safe. The inputs are delicious. This is Jet Stingray. It's kind of a boring fight. He's just gonna sit there and spit out some Stingrays or dive. We don't want him to do the latter. It obviously takes time. Alright, cool. So I'm just going to do this until he plays nice. I think the maximum number of dives recorded was 7. Alright, so this is what we wanted him to do, because we can get some pot shots off on him. And unfortunately, I won't be able to kill him during this phase. But he should go down pretty soon. And cool guys, don't look at explosions. F in the chat for Jet Stingray, who is a Stingray and has a beret. I completely missed out on pointing that out to everybody, but yeah, I've not seen the full 7, but 3, 4, maybe 5. It's bad patterns that come up. How does he add that beret on? I mean, it's a robot. It's a robotic beret, I guess. Oh, this is Slash Man from Mega Man 7, I think. Yeah. It's stapled to his hair. Oh yeah, he's a Stingray, but he also has a breathing apparatus. Some of the designs of these characters it's just great. I would love to know what the design room was like. Magnet's clever. Oh yeah, this is Slash Beast stage. It is almost an entirely horizontal auto scroller. Well, not auto scroller. It's an entirely horizontal stage. So I don't practice this level, even though this would probably be the biggest time save. Yeah, Johnny goes right. I should practice this. So I apologize for all the bonking. Alright, so that train just exploded, yet here's another train on the exact same track. Gotta love video game logic. Okay, there we go. You can only damage those ports when the spikes are all the way out. But I did get the fast transition, so that's good. This is Area 2. There's more of, you guessed it, horizontal platforming. Oh, there's Bison in a mech suit. I'm going to jump over this one. He was juked. I got hit by that guy. I didn't jump high enough to get over that guy. Alright. This is not looking good. Now let's see if I get this one. Swag jump. Cool. Alright, just gotta get through this, and there's a full health right here, which I will take because Slash Beast is kind of a jerk. Try not to fall in this hole. Alright, I will try not to fall in the hole. Alright, and we are at the boss. So, I don't think that Slash Beast will do it because there's kind of a low probability for him to use a move, but he does know the crescent kick that Guile does. Also, he's as fast as a train, so... And his weakness is Jet Stingray because I guess cats don't like wet things. That's the best boss logic I can come up with for this. Yep, there's not going to be any crescent kicks. But that was Slash Beast. Gonna give him a little F. He's a tiger. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Alright, so now that we have a few things, we have Twin Slasher, which is it's kind of like the Metal Blade of this game, and we have an armor upgrade. We are going to come back to Dragoon's level, which I remembered to do the revisit this time, as opposed to last year. We are going to get the chest upgrade in Area 2 of this level. So, yep, gonna play through this one again. Everything should look familiar. Alright, just normal fanfare, just coming through here. Let's see if I can jump over this mech. I cannot. And now that we're up here, I'm going to bust through this door one last time and get to Area 2. So in Area 2 of this level, I actually skipped on purpose a heart tank from earlier. Just because it's the jump to get it is one of those I like to call them noise jumps, where you have to barely make like the 1 pixel gap on the jump, but it's much easier to just come back here when you have your upgraded items. And I make this leap of faith. I got it, but I got nervous, so I'm just gonna make that jump there and talk to Dr. Light. Which apparently you can be so focused on you don't take damage from missiles. Alright, now we have 3 out of the 4 armor upgrades. Let's go to Split Mushroom, who is definitely an animal, and it fits the mold of, word and then animal. I am currently being attacked by a tiny cat, so I'm going to be playing defense as well as offense on Split Mushrooms level. Fits the mold. Okay, I'm sorry, that I did not mean that one. But thank you for catching that. Oh, wire sponge. I forgot about that. Yeah, actually, a sponge is an animal. I could be wrong. I don't know. Biology is not my strong suit. Neither is apparently getting through that part of the level. All right, let's try this and not get hit. I'm just gonna wait this out. They don't kill you, they're just annoying because they'll hit you and then it activates the second set of crushers. Alright, I'm gonna be doing a mini boss skip here, so watch and be amazed. There we go. So you can actually get high enough in the air and then use the Nova Strike to skip over the boss trigger. And so you wanted me. I missed that last time, I think, but this time I got it. I've been practicing that, even though that's like an easy thing to do once you start speedrunning this game. But it involves using Rising Fire, or you could use Lightning Web because you can kick off of those. You get high enough in the air that when you use Nova Strike, you get even more air, and you get to pass over the boss trigger, and so you can just skip that mini boss fight entirely. So this is just an auto scroller. There's nothing interesting here that I'm going to do until the end, so if you do have donations or would like to plug anything, feel free to do so.
Yes, we've had one donation come in from Anonymous, my favorite donor. $12. It just says,
Thank you,
and that
Anonymous.
went to the good ending for Demon Souls or Dark Souls.
Oh. I forgot that I wanted to do the elevator skip here. I was so used to practicing with 0. Yep, so you can speed up the auto scroller there a little bit. But luckily, it doesn't matter. Like the elevator has to get up to the top, so I didn't lose out on any time by not doing that optimally. So I don't know why, but Mushroom likes to yell at about a guy named Paul whenever he jumps. There we go. And unfortunately, we're just going to abuse his weakness here. And I think I'm going to be short a shot. Yeah. I apologize, because normally I like to leave a lightning web right where he lands there and not look, and just style on him pretty hard. But it's fine. We got through him. F in the chat for Split Mushroom. Every time that I get an ability, I have to mash through the loading screen, because there is actually a audio cue that will play that will say, "You got soul body," and like that's cool and all, but then the text waits until that audio cue is done to play to then like be able to skip through. So we just have to mash through, yeah. That's why you probably might hear my controller mashing there at the very end. This is Cyber Peacock. I think that this probably has like some of the best level design, because this level is actually designed with speedrunning in mind. This little cursor that's following me is actually a timer and follows me through the level, and if I beat the level in a certain amount of time, I get an S rank and will be able to pick up an extra item. This is a lot of fun to do in all categories, because each character has like a slightly different route through Area 2 and Area 3, or Sprint 2 and Sprint 3. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Like at first when I was playing it as a kid, I thought this was kind of daunting because it's, you know, you're so nervous, you got to beat it fast. But once you learn the layout of the levels, it's pretty easy to get through. Some of the best vertical climbing here. I love this part of the stage. I did not get that one, but get the little swag jump here. Missed it. There, I got it that time. And now I'm going to pick up the last armor piece. So we picked up the boots, which lets us air dash and lets us hover. We picked up the arm piece, which lets us store charge shots and lets us charge up our special weapons. The body piece lets us take half damage and store up energy to use on a Nova Strike, which I believe was introduced in X3. I could be wrong. I'm not great at the previous X games. This was actually the first X game that I had as a kid, and I have only played through the previous entries, and I guess the latter entries like once, maybe twice. But I just picked up the helmet upgrade, which lets me fire my special weapons infinitely. Except for if I use the charge. I thought I said that the armor gets me the Nova charge. Alright, this is Cyber Peacock. When he dies, he makes the best face. I actually use it as a channel emote on my channel, or an emote for my subscribers on my channel. Unfortunately, I'm just sitting here in timeout, trying to manipulate the Peacock to be nice, but he keeps teleporting on top of me. That's not very nice of him. I want him to teleport up in the corner so that I can get extra hits on him. But it does not look like he wants to play nice. So, wow, okay. There we go. That's the face I know and love. So yeah, that was the 8 Mavericks, and now we are moving on to the last half of the game. It's, you know, the Wily Castle, however you want to call it. We just basically are going to beat a couple more notable characters in the game, and then boss rush and Sigma, and then we will be done. So we're going to go to the airport, or sorry, spaceport, where everything is ready to take off. Okay. Thought I hit that guy. Finally got that guy. That yellow guy at the top of the ramps, I usually always hit, and it's annoying. I got that jump. I'm gonna jump up here and kill those guys. I'm just gonna be abusing Twin Slasher. Actually, at the top of this climb, in the last room after this next ladder, is a full health upgrade. So if you ever are playing this, up in the top left of that room is a full health. But luckily, I did not need it this time. I think I showed that off last time, but yeah, I'm looking good on health, and I should be able to kill Colonel. Should be able to. I just peeked at my lives, and I see I have 0, so it's a little unnerving. I wanted to hit him with a Nova Strike here. Alright, energy breaker time. Just trying to slowly whittle him down. There we go. I did get the Nova Strike off. I forget what Colonel says, but, you know, I think it's, I'm sorry. I don't know. We're still plowing through the army. Okay, so we just got to the spaceport. Teleport back here. Talk to our good buddy Double, who's definitely not a bad guy. And then teleport up into space into a weapon. Ready. where we have to play through here and find out who this boss is. Okay, so this is the boss fight that we use double. Oh no! Why is our buddy Dup here? I don't feel like reading the text. Oh wow. He looks pretty evil. Oh no. So yeah, we just have to beat Double in a fight, because he's been a double agent the whole time. Who could have saw this coming? Oh no, don't go that way. Okay, we're looking good on health. And okay, good. Double was a double agent? I mean, man. Dup, he's here? Unfortunately I'm speedrunning, or rather I would be posting like the... Oh yeah, there we go. You can squeeze out one last double cyclone as you teleport away. I always think it's funny. Just hop, and then he's gone. Alright, so we are on our way inside the final weapon, which you would think that there would be no more X games after this, but I don't think this is the final weapon. The final weapon? Okay, my dash didn't work, but we'll just continue. You know, luckily you just get to restart right there.
The strategic life refill.
Yeah. I don't remember where all the extra lives are, so I'll just refill it the easiest way I can, you know. Alright, dashing here. There we go. We got it. Alright, we're in this, boys. Alright, that was terrifying. I'm just going to go ahead and ditch that. I don't think I got to do any of my favorite jumps in this game, and you're thinking, Jay, why do you have favorite jumps? And I'll say, well, I like this game, and I'm a nerd, so... but there's a cool little thing you can do with the mech if it doesn't hover on you like that, where you get to fly, or you jump and then you fly out of it, you switch weapons, pick up the full tank, and get to keep going through the door. It looks cool. You'll have to trust me on that. Alright, General does not want to be nice to me. I think that General and Izard have the worst RNG in this game. Because I can excuse Sigma 3 and that RNG. So now we're going to have to come up here, show General who's boss. There we go. Do you like this game? Do you? I think so. I don't think that's the best General pattern, Johnny Go. I prefer the one where he just goes up into the corner and lets you just wail on him, but it's fine. Alright, so we're done. We definitely killed General, and we are going on to the boss rush. I'm going to be attempting to do the web spider quick kill. So once I'm in the room, I am going to need silence to focus, and hopefully make it look really cool. Alright, let's do this. I'm not doing double cyclone. I am a coward. Alright, looking good so far. Let go. We got it. There we go. That is the web spider quick kill. I learned that setup from one of my friends, Big K, and I call it the Big KQK. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. I don't care how the rest of the run has gone. That is like one of the coolest things you can do in this game. Oh, I need to move forward a little bit. Hey, it's Akuma again. Alright, we're off to a good start with this fight. He's got a couple different patterns. He's going to do 2 of these Shoryukens and then go plant his feet. And I'm just going to, you know, be a chump and hit him in the back. Okay. And not die. Alright, I think I've taken enough hits. I'm going to take one more for safety. In order to refill my Nova, which you guys didn't get to see because in the previous fight I actually Nova Striked at the top of the screen, but in order to fill it back up, you have to pick up health, weapon energy, or take damage. So I did all three of those. This is the first and only use of aiming laser in this speedrun. And hopefully Al is nice and will let me get another quick kill on him. Alright, not looking good. There we go. I didn't want to do that one. Well, it's okay. It kind of the same thing, but you can actually kill him off screen. I didn't switch enough times to pick up aiming laser. But yeah, that is the Al quick kill. And also, cool guys don't look at explosions. Okay, I need to hit R1 2 more times. Okay, I won't be able to do it here. Aiming laser is cool though, but it really sucks when you accidentally lock onto the wrong enemy. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Alright, nope, not getting a good fight here. Alright, well, whatever. We'll make it through. This is not going well. But we're gonna get through this. I'll heal after this. You did find a cool little aiming laser trick for the mini boss on Owl. Let's see, switch here. Okay. Yeah, my fight against him was much better. Unfortunately, I just didn't have the right weapon, and there was just way too much for me to do in that fight, because you're supposed to hit him with the charge shot and then immediately start charging a rising fire, but I didn't get that. Just gonna pretend to be Flash Beast here. There we go. Frost Kibatotos is his Japanese name, and I think it just rolls off the tongue so good. Slash Mandrill. that song, Spark Mandrill's song, that's a good one. Slash Beast Leo. And just gonna beat up on Split Mushroom again. I'll be able to do the swag strat this time. So if you've got any cool emotes that have sunglasses on, I would like for you to get them ready. Just drop them in here. There we go. Unfortunately, I can't walk away. I'm locked in after he gets hit, but yeah. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Yeah, Gaverick! I'm gonna heal, just because I don't like Jet Stingray. Is yes, all these sunglasses. All right, let's see if Jet Stingray wants to be cooperative. So far, so good. I mean, I'm probably speaking too early. Yeah, there we go. He heard me. Alright, drop down. Thank you. I could have done a little swag thing where at the end you just drop a frost tower and then he flies into it, freezes himself, and dies. But just want to get this one over with. Don't need to be cool or anything like that. Radioactive water. for the best Maverick. Cyber Kujacker. Yeah, so a lot of people, you know, think that you should run games in Japanese, but this is actually one of the times where it doesn't matter how fast the text is on this one, like how much faster it is. Every boss fight, they have a voice line that they say, and therefore it kind of eats up any of the time that you would save. I'll just do that. There we go. That's my favorite face in the game. Okay, boss rush down. Final fight is with none other than Sigma. Like, oh, sorry, spoiler alert if you have not played this game before. Yeah, my bad, guys. Who could have guessed it's Sigma here at the final fight? Oh yeah, sorry. I apologize. I didn't realize that we had people in chat that wanted to read the story. I'll have to see if the magFAST staff will accommodate, you know, restarting this. But I'll just go ahead and finish this one out. We'll see if we can get a full story run going. But yeah, so predictably,
the offline one block is actually just JC replaying this game but watching the cutscenes.
Oh yeah. The cutscenes are great, especially for the Zero sides, but yeah, we're running X. Everyone knows about the Iris cutscene. It's such a modern masterpiece. Like the voice acting, I mean the animation's good too, but yeah. Yes, the what am I fighting for? The walk of shame. Hey, at least I beat Sigma 2 and didn't die. This is the final version of Sigma. He actually has two different forms. We have Gunner Sigma, and we have Ray Gun Sigma, or Head Sigma, which is weak to sushi, I guess. I'm focusing a little bit here, just because it's a little difficult to get through that. All right, this is one of the coolest strats in the game. It's the hover soul body. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get a one cycle on the Gunner Sigma because he is being rude. All right, let's try this again. Oh, I actually hit him there. That's a first. I'm not going to get a 3 cycle on.
Did you say that's never happened before?
Yes, I would indeed say that has never happened before. I'm going to heal up here. I accidentally used the worst charge shot in the game. Let's see, am I going to get hit? I'm going to heal, just to be safe in a marathon. And he's almost dead. Unfortunately, I didn't get a 3 cycle Head Sigma. Oh no. There we go. Okay. Whew. Alright, this should be the end. I will let you know when time is coming up. So you have to kill him, listen to him give some big speech, I don't know, whatever. Because Sigma's definitely dead after this. Time will be after I get through this doorway and get to the top of the platform. I will yell out time, but just be ready. And time. Oh yeah, General's here, and he says, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go fly into the power core." And I'm like, "You don't have to do that. Sigma's definitely dead." But all right, well, there is a cutscene and the credits. I don't know how we're doing in terms of time, but If you want to sit here and watch this, you can. If you guys want to move to the next one, I don't really have very many shout outs. Just hey, if you want to come learn X4 or just hang out, follow me, join my Discord. We're just a cool bunch of people. Follow all the other runners here too. Like, they are much better than I am. And oh yeah, there's Double. He's evil. But yeah, it's keep donating to magFAST. I don't know who is up next. I know it's another Mega Man thing. It is Poison Curl is doing Mega Man X 100%, which the tech in that game is so much cooler than this. I highly recommend sticking around for that and keep watching. We've got 3 days of interesting runs. That's about it from me.